What's up guys, and welcome back to some more Calamity mod. Last time we took on the Plague Bringer Goliath, and this time, well, we've got some stuff I want to do. Mainly a couple bosses. I want to try and get out of this, pretty much this part of the game that seems to be pretty difficult for me. There isn't really a straightforward path right now, and we have two different bosses we can take out right now, and I think I've decided on which one I'm going to do. But first, let's go ahead and make ourselves a new weapon. I'm taking this one straight out of the comments section. This is the Plague Tainted SMG, an upgrade to the Hellstrom that we were using previously in the last episode, just using the infected armor plating from beating the Plague Bringer Goliath, as well as an Uzi, which is a rare drop from the little plant guys in the jungle, but I just bought it from the arms dealer because it was easier. And then the Black Hawk remote, which is a drop from the Wall of Flesh boss. So let's go ahead and make ourselves the Plague Tainted SMG and make ourselves some more bullets. Now, it says that it converts bullets into these like plague bullets, but I don't know if that means we should still use the Hyperius bullets from last time, or however they're spelled. Okay, yeah, so we'll need to go get some more bullets anyways. But I looked on the wiki and it says it just does 50% more damage than the bullet you used. So I'm guessing we're just supposed to use regular bullets, or like we're supposed to use the regular like highest damaging bullets we can get. So I will be using Hyperius bullets with these, and we'll just kind of see if it matters or not. I guess I won't make all of these into Hyperius bullets, but I'll make at least some of them into them. It is called Hyperius bullets, right? Yeah, okay. So I went, in between episodes, I got a little bit more cryonic bars and perennial bars. I didn't get that much more actually, no, I did get more scoria. Hold on. We can make a bunch more scoria. There we go. But we'll just see. So let's make some of these bullets here. We'll make like 2,000 or so. That should be enough for a little while. And I guess let's just go ahead and do a damage test. Now, previously we were dealing somewhere between 2,300 and 3,000 DPS. I wasn't really sure what the real number was, but that's kind of what we know for now. So this looks like it's going to be dealing... That's not super good. What about the right click? So it does have a right click, and we could use the right click instead. And ooh, okay. The right click looks like it's where the damage is at, so maybe we'll be using the right click more than anything else. It also uses significantly less bullets if we use the right click one, but it does not appear the Hyperius bullets help us very much, so I'm wondering if there's a bullet that does more damage than the Hyperius bullets. It doesn't look like it, so I guess we'll just stick with this because that doesn't really matter. This gun doesn't use that many bullets anyways, but yeah, these things home in, and I think that's going to be especially useful for the next two bosses we have to fight. So I guess let's go ahead and just start preparing for these bosses. And the first thing I need to do is get myself a bug net. It looks like I don't have one, so we'll have to go to the merchant, which looks like he's going to be in the least convenient spot for us, unfortunately. There you are. I don't know why I didn't just move you back, but let's grab a bug net from you. And do I need anything else while I'm over here with you? I guess maybe like, I don't know, just some of this stuff. Maybe some gold dust while I'm here. I don't know. Just trying to not have any extra trips going back here, but everything else I think we don't need. And what we need to do with the bug net is to find ourselves a blue mushroom biome, because there's an enemy that spawns in there that we need to actually summon the next boss. So we'll grab ourselves a Zerg potion. And how many of these do I need? Okay, looks like we'll just need a bunch of them. So where is my nearest blue biome? Probably this one, I'm thinking, or... Yeah, we'll just go for the one that's right underneath our house. That's the easiest one to access, so... Did I grab my Zerg potion? I did, okay. So we want to stop dropping down right about now, and take a trip over to the right. And this is the biome we want to be in. It's a little bit dark, unfortunately, but we'll just have to deal with that. And we're going to be looking over here for when it says there is a truffle worm. So I'll probably just pop the Zerg potion here. Where is it? It's right here. And okay, so there's already a truffle worm. It looks like it's down here, and we have to grab it. And my stupid summon killed it. You've got to be kidding me. Dang it. That would have been so quick. Looks like there's another one down here, so let's go ahead and scoop this one up, wherever it... And it's gone again. You gotta kind of sneak up on these guys because they like to run away as soon as they possibly can. So it looks like there's another one right there, so let's see if we can snag it. There we go. And why is there a stupid Crimson Mimic here? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna die. Please don't let me die. I don't really have that many Zerg potions. I did, between episodes, farm more blood orbs, so we do have more for potions if we need it, but I'd rather not. Okay, so I'll just sit here for a bit and get a couple of these truffle worms, and that's about it. Alright, we've got 6, and we've never had to do more than 6 attempts on a boss, I don't think, at least. So, maybe this will be enough, maybe it won't, I'm not too sure, but the next thing we need to do is set up a massive arena over in the ocean. So, I'll just do like a little montage thing like I usually do when I'm building, and let's make a really nice arena. Hello, deer clops, why is a boss that I didn't fight here? Okay. Well, I guess we will get to fight deer clops. This is just a random, like, sort of boss. I wouldn't call it a boss, but I wouldn't call it a mini boss. Technically, it's an official boss, but I never ended up fighting it because it doesn't really do anything for us. But, I guess that's deer clops if you ever wanted to see it. I'm just trying to gather wood for our arena still. Look how cool the sky looks. Man, adding the sky mod was, like, the best thing I've ever done. That actually looks sick. Well, this is probably what I want to do for the arena. I want to build it to the edge, obviously, but it's kind of annoying with the screen, like, not moving once you get to right here. So I think we'll just leave it like that, how it is. Now, let me go ahead and get my gear, and we'll just see if this boss is, like, even realistic for me to do. It might be. I'm pretty sure we have the gear to do this. So we need a fishing pole. I don't really care what kind of fishing pole. We'll just make, like, the standard reinforced fishing pole. And, all my gear's correct. I'm using the ranged helmet. Everything is reforged to lucky. No, I need to swap those two. See, that would have been bad. That is why I always double check. There's an ongoing joke between a friend and me whenever we play Terraria, because I always end up forgetting to, like, reforge something super important, and now I just double check every time. So, without further ado, fishing in the ocean with a truffle worm. Duke Fishron, hello, how are you? Ever seen a shark fish before? Well, Duke Fishron is here to say hi. He is one of the fastest bosses in the game, and you can see that he also does way too much damage if he hits you, so you want to make sure your dashes are on point. This is basically just a mobility test and to see how well you are with dashing and stuff. Luckily, I am fairly versed in dashing well, so there is a good chance, unless I fumble my keys like that we will be able to beat this guy even without using potions, but it is definitely still a fight that will require focus, and I don't know if this is the best weapon to fight this guy with. It seems like my dash cooldown is a lot longer than I'm used to. I don't really know why. Maybe it's because I'm... Okay, why are there a bunch of sharks? Hold on, that's not good. So yeah, he has 3 phases. This is the second phase. Well, technically he has 4 phases, but 3 main phases. I'm so dead. I'm not dead. He stopped. Well, that's good. We have adrenaline. That's really good. Let's just make sure we get full use of that. And that didn't really do a whole lot, but that's fine. His first phase, he likes to dash a couple times, and then in the second phase, I believe he dashes 3 times and then spins, and then the second time he does, I think, 5 dashes? No, it's just 3 dashes every time. So you just gotta kind of count the dashes. 3 dashes and a spin, and then 3 dashes and he won't spin. I'm dead. But yeah, the first 2 phases aren't really the hard one. It's the third one that's hard because, well, you'll see. I think I just want to give that another go before we start using potions because I feel like I can do it if I'm not talking. So let's just try this again without talking. 1, 2, 3. 1. Okay, infinite. Ah, I ran out of dashes. Dang it, dude. That was so close. So you probably heard me counting there towards the end. And that's because he starts dashing once, and then he turns invisible, then he teleports behind you, and then he goes 2 dashes, and then the third one 3 dashes, and it resets. And then once he gets to, like, I think 15%, then he just starts dashing infinitely. So the only way I can really keep track of that is if I'm counting the dashes. But dang it! You know what I think I might need? I think I might need this. The Leviathan Ambergris, a very underrated accessory that increases dash velocity, but also delay after dashing is reduced by 33%. This might be critical to actually winning this fight. So I think I'm going to put it over the Destroyer emblem. Well, I never know which one's better. I don't know how much armor penetration actually matters. I just always assume it's really, really good. So we'll try this, and I'll also try bringing a bunch of potions, and we'll give this another go. Editing Toad here. I didn't reforge this thing. Look at it, look at it. Look, it's not reforged. And I go on, and I start fighting the boss, and it's not reforged. 5 minutes after I do a whole monologue about how I always forget to reforge stuff. Oh my god, you've got to be kidding me. 1, 2... 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh my god. 1, 2. Oh my god. Please. Please? Oh, he's dead. He's dead. Okay, okay. I got worried there when I got annihilated as soon as he started going into the infinite dash phase. But that wasn't too bad. That really wasn't too bad. The question is, will he drop his wings? Because the Fishron wings are one of the best wings that we can get. And right now it is the best wings we could get at this stage. They are better than the Hadal Mantle, but they're kind of rare. Duke Fishron also has a couple different weapon drops that are pretty good. So I'm excited to see what this bag is going to give us. Okay. We didn't get the wings, but we did get the tsunami, which I know is a pretty good bow. I don't know if it's going to be better than our current weapon, but I do know that it's a good weapon. You know what? I'm thinking we might just want to fight Duke Fishron again while we have buffs. So let me just try this one more time, see if we can win. Yeah, I couldn't see. It was too dark. It was way too dark. I can't fight bosses at night like that. That's okay. Let's go ahead and see if the tsunami is going to end up being better. So I think Terra arrows are still our best arrow that we can make. Yeah, well, I guess chlorified arrows maybe, but Terra arrows are faster and more reliable. But let's go down here and reforge our tsunami to Unreal. There we go. And see how much damage it's going to do. So for perspective, this thing, the Tip Plague SMG, does about, if it actually hit, about 25 to 2700 damage. Maybe 25, I would say. It's kind of hard to estimate because this is a pretty varying weapon, but probably about 2500, I would say. And let's see the tsunami. This is going to be dealing, do I shoot from like above? Interesting, it's not super good. I thought this weapon was really good though. I wonder what's going on. Huh, I don't know. Well, it is what it is. We'll probably use the Destroyer Emblem because I don't think we'll need that many dashes for a while. But I guess that boss didn't really do a whole lot for us. I still kind of need the wings, but it's not something I'm going to go for right now. So I think instead, we'll just try to take out another boss today. So the thing I need to make is, I need to make a keg, I believe it is. Oh, we already have one, so I'll just put that in there. And then we can make Fabsol's Vodka. And if we have this in our inventory, I believe during the day, we should get an NPC that moves in. I think. I'm pretty sure. I guess while we're waiting for that, there's the NPC I was looking for. While we're waiting for that, I can get another NPC as well. I just need to find the Dryad, get some purification powder, and find an enemy in the underworld. There you are, Tortured Soul. If you splash a Tortured Soul with purification powder, we get a new NPC, the Tax Collector. He will move in his own time, and we'll just let him be for now. Is there any other NPCs I can get? No, I think the final NPC is actually about to move in here any second. You know, maybe the slice of cake would have helped with the boss. Movement speed's kind of good. Oh well. Let's go find Fabsol, or not Fabsol, Cirrus. And there's the final NPC we can get, the Princess. She's unlocked after every single other obtainable NPC moves in, so that's pretty cool, but I don't know if she really sells anything useful. It's just kind of more of a, hey, congrats, you got all the NPCs type thing. But Cirrus, you sell some stuff that are useful. Mainly the Prismatic Lacewing. This is a boss spawn, believe it or not, and we're gonna need a bunch of them. But she also sells various beverages that increase your damage or defense, but at a cost of lowering some other stats. So some of these are good, some of these aren't good. One that is good is Fabsol's Vodka is pretty good, so we'll get like 30 or so of those. And these candles. All of these candles are very, very good. They do different things like make you faster, deal more damage, restore more life, or take less damage. And they're just placeable things that you can put in your arena. So I do have to build another arena, unfortunately, I believe, because we need to have an arena in our hallowed biome, which I believe is over here. And this arena needs to be good. So cue another building montage. Okay, our arena is done. So I guess it's just time to fight the next boss. And I put a lot of work into this arena. It's pretty big. It has the candles, if you look kind of close, like here's a pink one, here's a blue one right here. So we have all 4 of the candle buffs throughout the entire arena. And they extend upwards to about here, I would say, so it should work. And I'm hoping this arena is going to be good enough for the next boss. So you spawn the next boss with a prismatic lacewing at night. Now, technically, you can do it in the daytime, but the boss is way, way more dangerous. So we'll be doing it in the nighttime. And I guess without further ado, Empress of Light, Guardian of the Night. This is basically this is a vanilla Terraria boss and is the pretty much only bullet hell style Terraria boss, if you can even call this a bullet hell. And you can see that these attacks look a little bit crazy and undodgeable, but they are in patterns and you can see that there are absolutely ways to dodge them. And overall, it's a pretty good fight. It'll take me a while because, well, again, I've never done this by myself, so I've not totally learned all of these attacks yet, but I'm thinking this shouldn't be that bad to do. Oh, okay, that was kind of close. That was the wrong way. But yeah, there are proper ways to dodge every single one of these attacks, and, you know, in time we will learn how to do this correctly. So, you know, probably don't expect a victory on this first attempt. But you know what? You never know. The boss is at 62, but once we get to 50%, that's when it really gets hard. I kind of always like this boss. This is one of my more favorite bosses. It's one that will hopefully get us a weapon that I want that will take us through, like, the rest of, well, Terraria's late game, but Calamity's mid-game, I would say. We're taking a lot of damage now, and we're almost at 50%, so I'll stop rambling and do some focusing here. Ain't no way, dude. No buffs first attempt. That's what I like to see. I guess I don't have that much trouble with this boss. Well, this is a boss I might grind multiple times to get the exact stuff I want because, well, clearly it's not too bad of a fight. Anyways, Empress of Light, and we got everything. We literally just got, like, everything. It was perfect. If you know what this boss drops, you know that this is just the most insane thing that just ever happened. The Eventide is a bow, pretty good bow, don't know if I'll use it. The Terra Prisma, at least was, an absolutely cracked summon weapon, and is a summon weapon I might actually still try and use, see if it still holds up in Calamity. And the Kaleidoscope is the best whip in the game, I believe. Whips are basically an add-on to summon classes, where you can summon stuff and then whip stuff and it does fancy things with the summons, but regardless, this is the best one for it, and it looks pretty, so that's nice. But yeah, this kind of marks towards the end of mid-game for Calamity. As well, the next few bosses, I guess there's still technically one more boss. We never did end up killing Ravager, now did we? Well, now I've got some stuff to think about and some stuff to figure out because, well, Ravager's gonna be quite a pain to take out. But, you know, maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to do it now that we have a lot more stuff in our arsenal and things we have access to. It's time to figure out what class I want to play for the next little while. I could stick with Ranger, but I guess let's first, let's see what the Eventide's able to do. If it's able to deal good DPS, let's do this. Oh yeah, and then the Soaring Insignia. In Vanilla Terraria, this gives you infinite wing flight. In Calamity, it just gives you a big buff to your wing flight. So, not too crazy, but let's go ahead and despawn our Terra Prisma for the summon and all this stuff here. And let's see the damage of our Eventide bow with the Terra arrows. Okay. Yeah, you can see it's definitely better than the Duke Fishron one. Again, I don't know if it's worth using. I really don't. It would probably just it'd probably just be something I have to test. But it is an option we have. But I think I might want to go Summoner. Just because of the Terra Prisma, it could be pretty fun to try out. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go and edit this video right now. And depending on how long it is, we'll see if we have time to fight Ravager. Otherwise, I might save that for next time. So I'll be back in a little bit. I'll tell you what, since we're looking at right about the 20-minute mark, I will give Ravager one good, solid, big attempt here. So we'll grab all of our buffs, a full round. We'll grab the Terra Prisma as well to use as an additional summon weapon in turn with our, hold on, let me reforge the Terra Prisma so it actually does its correct damage. We'll get all our buffs so we can use the Caustic Staff for Icor and the Terra Prisma, which I think we can only have one of, but that's fine. It's free damage. And a full round of buffs, and we'll just try Ravager one time. No talking, pure focus. Let's use our buffs. Let's do this. Oh my gosh, dude, it's still just absolutely brutal. I don't know. I might just need to research this and try some other builds to brute force it. I mean, that was definitely a more closer attempt, but man, Ravager's tough. There isn't a whole lot we can do. I have some ideas. We could also just skip Ravager for now, but I mean, so far we haven't deliberately skipped a boss to do an easier one yet. So I don't want to, but there is technically 1 or 2 more bosses I can do if we can't beat Ravager, but I'll leave that as a concern for next episode. So for now, that's going to do it for this episode of Terraria's Calamity mod. If you enjoyed and are looking forward to the next one, hey, leave a like down below, hit the subscribe button, and leave a comment. Let me know what you wanna see from this series, and if you're enjoying it. I just like responding to a lot of the comments on this channel. It's good fun. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.